passion to every single thing is very important.
Hi guys, we are back for another edition of Win Together Achiever series. Today it's a privilege to have with me Cruz.
Hello.
Known Cruz for more than a decade. Very colorful character. Just look at the color of the watch strap, you know, he's a very colorful character.
I'm in black today.
Just a little bit of insights into our relationship. Back in the days, even before video marketing was made popular, okay, we already did our first blockbuster video together, and it was not just your normal video. We were carrying guns and stuff like that, and we had York into this bungalow. So I think we should actually show this video.
Definitely,
to them, right?
definitely.
Yes. Hey, stop!
Hey, Mr. Lai. We really enjoyed those couple of videos we did, and I think a few weeks back we were still indulging in it. I think it's still a very good video to watch. Still engaging.
I'm going to show that video to Beth right after this when I get back home.
Okay, a bit of violence, but I think it's okay.
Good, violence is good. So, Cruz, this month has a Pegasus Award, but this is just another walk in the park for him because he does this each and every other month, and this year alone, grossing in more than $1 million in commission. So, Cruz, can you share with us how you get this done?
I think it's a difficult year since the COVID. I feel that the COVID has also changed a lot of people's mindset. Right? You get a chance to really reboot. So I did that last year, and interestingly, I switched over to SRI third quarter to fourth quarter last year, and I would say that what has changed is actually the focus, the desire to look back and feel that actually real estate is something which I'm passionate about, something I can do well, and something which I could relate to. So since then, after joining SRI, I think we've great company, great focus and directions. Everything put together, it's been a really good year. Okay, so I attribute it to a few factors as I've mentioned. And I think along the way, the mindset also has to adjust. Sometimes, if we were to take a broader view of things, we could actually achieve more. Right. For example, there are several times where we can't win everything. Right? We just have to recalibrate, take a few steps back. So I think with experience, we've learned that we can't win it all. But perhaps with a new phrase since I joined, we can win together.
Yes, that's very nice. Actually, not even win together. In your case, win everything. Okay? Another fun fact as well. Cruz owns a art gallery. Okay, art gallery as well as a bonsai shop, a shop that actually specializes in bonsai. I had the opportunity to visit, and it's really amazing. So, how do you actually manage your time and just doing this so well, and on top of that, managing Chia Fellas together with Alvin and the group? Yes. So, can you tell us what's this thing about your time management? How do you really manage your time across many segments? Because it really reminds me of myself, where so many hats, but at the same time, the passion to really get everything done. So tell us a little bit about that.
I think it's not about having a superpower like I'm a Flash. Okay, I feel passion to every single thing is very important, and for every aspect of it, we have to see the bigger picture of things.
Yes.
So the moment we are able to have a bigger picture of things, we are very clear what we set out to achieve for, say, A, B, and C. And therefore, we set target to it. We have better communications with people. So given the constraints of time which every one of us we have, I believe that this big picture of things that is being set up will able to give more speed and results to every segment. So other than the big picture of things, I think the problem solving aspect is very important. So everything is definitely not as rosy as we think, but when problems surface, it's also about how we are able to find a quicker solution to achieve and overcome them. It's also an opportunity. Sometimes if we are faced with a problem, we may even achieve better results out of what we initially expected.
Sometimes when the problem comes, then when we try and fix the problem, we think about how to not just fix it, but become even more efficient.
Exactly.
So the problem may turn out to be a blessing at the end of the day, right? It's just like COVID.
Yeah, always. Exactly, yes.
That's right.
Every aspect of the business, you realize that slowly, this could be the case for maybe half the times. Yeah.
So Cruz, share a little bit with us, because I know from a lot of the people who are close to you that they always go to you for insights and little tips in terms of where to put their money. So you are known as an avid investor, basically. Very obvious from the things you collect, the art, the watch. I'm sure you bought this at half the price or less than half of what it's worth today. So if not, you won't be buying it. So tell us a little bit, share a little bit with us in terms of your investment insights, basically.
Okay, thanks, Bruce. I think that investment is both art and science. Okay, there are things that we can't possibly quantify, but that's ever changing. So today we are operating within a fixed set of parameters and government regulations, and because I'm also a realtor on the ground, I'm able to see things both from things on the ground, the trend, and perhaps a certain flair in able to sense out what is a good deal that could potentially appreciate. It's very hard to articulate, but say for example, in the earlier times, we do see a very hot trending interest in commercial market in the strata arena. As the regulatory rules keep changing from the residential, somehow I felt then the interest would probably flow to the commercial side, and so I've actually asked my investors then, right, to take a look. And I would say that a segment of the people probably would have benefited, but I think long-standing wise, the residential market is definitely something that is getting a lot of limelight, especially in recent years, the bigger units. So since the times of the COVID, I've also focused in advocating bigger units.
That's why you just upgraded your house to a huge house now, right?
Yes. I think space ultimately in the land crunch Singapore, right, is important, and the trend will continue to surface just like penthouses.
Yep.
So even though we are looking at a different kind of price level, but we got to acknowledge, we got to be looking forward and not backward.
That's right.
So I think that is also, like you rightly point out, what investment is all about. We got to be forward looking and not always thinking what it was and where it is. Yeah.
I have a different belief also. I actually believe that if it's something that I see that I like and nobody likes yet, I believe that one day they will like it and they will all rush for it. So
that's very true.
Yeah.
That is actually another class of investors, and a lot of times I've always seen this being proven right in even a mid-term horizon, right? So that is spot on, correct?
Yeah. So next time you see something you like, don't wait, okay? See something you like. So for the girls, okay, you saw your Birkin bags when they were 15,000, and then you say, I want to buy. You like it today, it's already doubled the price. So sometimes you see things you like, just buy.
Yeah. So when you see the agent telling you that no one is buying, and you're asking why no one buy, you should get it first.
Yes, that's right. So Cruz, with the cooling measures that were announced, what's your take moving forward in 2022?
On the day that the cooling measures were announced, I actually transacted 2 properties. So since then, as what I've expected and anticipated. I don't think it dampens much of the sentiments. In certain segments, I feel that people may be a bit confused. But as with the last few rounds of cooling measure, and especially with Singapore opening up, and on the ground, knowing that my contacts from overseas, for example Hong Kong, are coming back, I think 2022 should still be a pretty positive year. And for all the colleagues and anyone that is in the wealth or the asset industry, I think it is still going to be a busy year, and we should still be doing up our plans for next year, and go ahead with anything that we want to do. Just go for it. Yeah.
Yes, that's right. We only live once.
Yeah. Right. Don't let anything stop us.
That's right. Okay, Cruz, thanks a lot for your sharing. So
Thank
I
you.
look forward to seeing you next year, getting an even better year, and looking forward to interview you again next year.
Yeah, thanks, and to all of us in SRI, we will
Yes, okay.
be together.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.